Hey there, gorgeous, beautiful souls on this sunny fall day. Ooh, it's a nice one. It's been lovely. So I'm changing it from forcing the discard because that gives entirely the wrong message, and that's not you can't force something that's going to happen already anyway. So now what I'm going to call it is facilitating, allowing, accepting, and expediting, because that's really what we're doing. And the more that I've been in deep thought over this, the reasoning why is because the discard process can be one of the most painful instances in your life with a narcissist. It is designed to cause the most pain, the most harm, and to influence you in the most detrimental manner out of almost pretty much anything, although in the process of the discard they also engage in some other actions which are also designed to cause some negative impact. And that is really just because basically a narcissist's energetic systems are all in a reversed flow. Now, when things are flowing reversed and we're called not to judge, but that's when we start using words like evil, bad, dark, and that's just simply a way of recognizing that energetic reversal and how it manifests in an individual's chosen actions and their root and core motivator for those chosen actions. So, on that note, if you got a narcissist in your life, unfortunately, the discard will likely happen to you at some point. So, protect yourself by following these steps. Step 1 is to see the situation for what it is. That means taking off your cotton candy filter, your rose-colored glasses, whatever you want to call it, taking that off and allowing yourself to simply see the situation for what it is without judgment. Don't take it personally. Don't cause what you see to bring yourself harm. Just witness it as though you're watching, like a TV show or a YouTube episode or something. It's just that neutrality. Just maintain that neutrality and don't allow the intended harm of these actions to reach your heart. So witness. Stay neutral and witness. Start recognizing the patterns, and as you start to recognize the patterns, you're going to be able to, with more and more ease, see those play out in your day-to-day interactions or any interactions that you have with a narcissist in your life. Step 2 is all about don't take it personally. There's one thing in witnessing and seeing things for what they are. That is the first step, and part of that process, yes, is also not taking it personally, because that allows you to witness more of it as it unfolds. But once you've witnessed and you're able to see it for what it is, then you can anchor yourself into not taking it personally. It's really not about you, and this is where you really can embrace the fact that another's actions are a reflection of them and are really not a reflection of you, which, with a narcissist in your life and all of the gaslighting and psychological manipulation, is a vital key to healing and becoming whole in yourself again. Step 3 is to take charge of your energetic systems. It means recognizing the physical signs of when a narcissist is attacking, or what I come to call it is attaching a feeder line. So these things are going to manifest in symptoms like heart racing, your throat tightening up, feelings of like dread or anxiety, or any sort of lower level things that aren't of you in your most natural and divine state. These are the sorts of things that are being placed by the narcissist in your life, in essence, to feed off of you. And that goes back to them securing the supply, which they have forgotten how to access on their own. For whatever reason, Pain, yes, on some level. Suffering, yes, on some level. It's why we have empathy for them, even though some of the things that they do are exceptionally dark. And step 4 is to keep your heart open. The narcissist would love nothing more than to have you close your precious heart and to shut it down. This would serve a few purposes for them. It would make it a lot easier for them to activate what I call slander patterns, where they engage all of their flying fuckery monkeys in an attempt to attack you, vilify you, demonize you. Pick a word along that spectrum, one of them, any of them, or maybe even all of them. Also, not only does that assist them in activating the slander pattern, but it also makes you more recognizable to them. And it gives them a little bit of an ego boost because they succeed in making you more like them. And you're not, are you? Are you? Step 5. I don't know what I'm going to do for 6 and 7. I only have one hand. Step 5 is to detach from emotional reactions. Practice makes perfect, and the more you do this, the easier it's going to become. Also, it makes it a lot easier to spot the narcissist playbook, to recognize when they're making moves, because they're not really that creative. They kind of do follow the same thing over and over and over again, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Only, this is one of those good things that once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. You are happy when you see this one. And it also strengthens the ability to detach from the situation and to healthily retreat from the relationship without compromising yourself, your authenticity, or your integrity. Step 6 is, once you've practiced the emotional detachment, you've become more accustomed to spotting the playbook, the narcissist playbook. That's when you can begin the gray rocking technique safely. And this is where you kind of make yourself really boring. You don't give them any information about you. You don't talk about you, which is fine for the narcissist, right? Like, they have no problem just going on and on about themselves. That's okay. You just let them do what they love to do. You don't expect anything from them. You don't tell them about you. And you know that when you're doing that, you're actually serving to protect yourself. And once you begin this gray rock technique, also, what you're going to notice is an escalation in the attacks or attempted feeder lines, whichever one you want to call it, of the narcissist, because they will sense that you have withdrawn and they will try very desperately to reconnect to that level of pain and suffering in you that they created. So, only start the gray rock once you've practiced the no emotional reaction and you are confident that you can spot the patterns, because they're gonna throw some gasoline on that fire, baby. Be ready. And step 7, kind of linked with step 6 as well. You just sort of carry on with your life. You just keep going, you just keep doing, you keep being you. You present yourself with your integrity intact. You come from a place where your heart is still open and the energy is still flowing. And you become, like I mentioned before, boring. You don't talk about anything. There's nothing exciting in your life, according to the narcissist, because that keeps you safe. There's nothing that you're looking forward to, because if you're looking forward to something, that makes them look forward to the same thing, only for a different reason. You might be looking forward to it because you're excited for it. They might be looking forward to it because they are looking forward to crushing it. No offense, but you know, it's kind of the way it goes. Also, it's really important in step 7 to just hold the line, because as the narcissist begins to amplify their attacks and attempts to reattach that feeder line, the likelihood of them escalating it to really extreme levels is, it's more common than not. set your boundaries and maintain those boundaries. Those boundaries are, they will save you, right? And you're allowed to set boundaries. A narcissist will try and make you believe that you are of no right, no authority to set a boundary. But for your sake, for your soul's sake, for your life's sake, for your joy's sake, set those boundaries, because that's how you stay safe. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally okay to set a boundary against somebody that has and does wish to cause you harm on some level for whatever reason, whether that's because of their unhealed trauma and pain or whatever reason it may be. You're allowed to set a boundary. So don't forget that, because a lot of people that go through this discard process get really hurt. And part of that pain is because they realize how much they've compromised their own self, their own integrity, their own wishes and wills, and they've done it all for somebody that never really cared for them, that didn't, you know, and then they feel like a sellout. So save yourself that. Continue to come from the heart. Set your boundaries on what you know that you can tolerate. Don't come from the heart to a place and a level where it's going to cause you some injury. That's not helping anyone. And what the point of this whole process is to prevent or lessen that pain and suffering in this process, and to create and facilitate and expedite the ending of that cycle. We don't want to keep going back and forth. And a lot of the reason why highly empathic people keep going back and forth with a narcissist is because they believe that they've made a mistake, or they haven't done everything that they could, or maybe the narcissist was right on something they said. So maintain who you are, maintain your integrity. You're not doing anything wrong. You're allowed to be you. That's all I got for today, guys. Peace. One more thing. I said it was all I got, but it's not all I got. You want to keep records. You want to document everything. If you can send things over text, send it over text. If you can send it by voicemail, send it by voicemail. You need a trail of backing for when they come at you after the discard, and then they start the real attacks and the real trying to get you. Just know that you are safe because you've looked out for yourself by keeping records. It's okay to keep records too.